Welcome everybody to AMF Garden City for the final shootout of the LIGBT Handicap Marathon. It is Friday night, September 14th. Hope you had a great week. And we're down to our final two. From the senior division, Mr. Joe Scianna, who is getting only 5 pins. And to the right is Tony Dilluvio, who's getting 67 pins. So Tony's got a 62-pin lead before he throws his first ball. Both have one LIGBT title. So let's see who wins their second title. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. First prize is going to be $1,000, and the runner-up is going to get $500. Finishing third in the tournament on a roll-off before this was Shootout-Sept. He shot 239, earning $300, and Shootout-Sept finished fourth, and with a 218, and he earned $250. So we had the second, third, and fourth finishers bowl one game. The winner to bowl the top seed, Tony. Tony shot 1343 for 5 games to get the seeded position, guaranteed second place. So after 5 games, he was guaranteed at least $500. Antonino is from Flushing, New York. Joe's from Ronkonkoma, New York. Joe, while I'm young.
Are we ready? I gotta hear you talk.
Well, I'm talking until you get up there. All right, Joe was trying to grow a few strands of hair before he got up there, but that was futile. All right. Joe, one of the best bowlers on the island, taking on a new and up-and-coming star, just learning how to compete on a higher level. Joe standing all the way to the left. And he's flicking it out. He's going to have to be perfect. Oh, he knocks the 10-pin down, and he's perfect after. That wasn't 10. That was 9 with 1 on the deck. All right, here comes Antonino. Antonino's, if he shoots 170, 180, he's gonna win. Unless Joe throws a really incredible screen, which he did in the semifinals, by the way. All right, here comes Tony. Oh, good shot, go down. He nicks the 9-pin, leaving just the 4. Tony knows he's just got to stay clean, doesn't need to throw a lot of strikes.
It's true. Charlie, tell him. It's true. It's true. I'll put my money on it. I'll put my money on it.
All right, Tony, a little nervous, a little intimidated bowling one of the best bowlers, but with 62 pins handicap, there he goes. He was worried, but he made it. Tony, he won a title last year at AMF Wantor. He bowls out of Whitestone Lanes. He works for Uber Corporation. As a 135 house shot average, getting 67 pins, but that's going to go way up after this tournament. He bowled great today. All right, Antonino, hold on. He's got a lot of oil in the middle, but he misses the head pin left, leading the 136. They're going to go PBA style here. Each one will bowl 2 frames. Joe started with 1. And now he will bowl 2 after Tony bowls. And a nice turnout today. As our kickoff event for season 11, LIGBT just came out with its schedule. 48 events, including 4 marathons. Okay, and here comes Tony. Oh, no, he chops the 1 off the 3. So that's what he's got to avoid, but he's still got plenty of room, Tony. You cannot worry about 1 frame. All right, let's see if Joe knows he needs strings. All right, here he goes. 10 in the pit. So that's a double. Joe, been a member for 10 years with the LIGBT. Bowls out of Gorham Country Lanes, which is where LIGBT is going next for another house shot event on Sunday, September 30th. And then he also bowls at Patcho, which will be, LIGBT will be there October 28th. for another house shot tournament over at Patrick. We announced a Suffolk County tour and a Queens tour. And Patchogue and Coram are our first two events on the Suffolk County tour. All right, here comes Joe looking for a triple, frame number 3. This one looks like he turned a little extra. 10 in the pit, Joe! All right, Joe, trying to intimidate Tony, but Tony needs to stay clean. He'll be fine. Here comes Tone. Oh, going a little wide, coming up nicely. Oh, he trips the 4 this time and leaves the 9. Just the opposite of the last time he was on that lane where the 9 fell down and the 4 stood up. In the handicap, Antonio led the 49 and under division with 13.43. It took an 11.93 to cash. 11.93 to cash. And in the senior division, Joe Scianna led with 12.57. It took 11.51 to cash. Oh, and Antonino missing an easy 1-pin spare. That is dangerous. All right, come on, Anthony. You got to turn it on now. Shuli came in second in the seniors, 11.53. He finished third overall in the tournament for $300. George Williams with an 11.51 and Lou Barbera with an 11.51. Both earned $90 in this senior division. All right, here comes Antonino. Going Jersey, gets the strike, so he's back. After a couple opens, he strikes in frame number 4. In the younger division, Dexter Sapp, who finished 4th, he finished 2nd in the younger division, 12.75. Carl Worley from Staten Island finished 3rd, won $125 with a 12.62. A new bowler, Nicholas Handal from Staten Island, earned $100. Weldon Drayton Jr. finished 5th in the under division with a 12.23 or 95. Vincent Fitzgerald, the mechanic here at AMF Garden City, he's from Brentwood. He shot 12.23 or $95. Excuse me, $90. Archie Navis from Queens Village with an 11.96 was added to the cashing spot because of the insurance, 185. So was Scotty Kemp with an 11.95 and Andrew McCavich. All right, here comes Joe. 4 in a row for 10 in the pit. So Joe, making it look easy on this house shot tonight. Andrew from Massapequa was added with an 11.93. So 11.93 was the cut in the under division, and 11.51 was in the senior division. In the scratch, Joe Scianna took first, so he's having a good payday. Joe shot 12.32 scratch, earning $400. Carl Worley finished 2nd with an 11.92, earning $200. Third, Andrew McCavich, 11.48 scratch. Came in 3rd, earning $130. This one goes much wider, but he's got a little area out there for 5 in a row. Way to go, Joe. Joe looking for his 2nd LHB title when his first one over at AMF Babylon. Here comes Anthony, leaving the 3-6. And Tony was on his strike. All right, good spare, Tony. 2 marks in a row. Sitting next to me is Tony's buddy, Charles Lavaglio.
Did I say it right? I'll be next. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you got it right.
Also working for Uber.
What's your first name? And yours?
And Alexandra, Tony's sidekick. Oh no, Tony leaving the big 6, the 4, 6, 7, 10. And in just 5 frames, Joe has overcome the 62 pin disadvantage as he has already taken the lead. All right, Tony. Getting the 2 pins. Way to go, Tone, for the 2 pins. And he's finished through 6 frames. He's got, well, let's take a look at it. You can see Joe perfect through 5. And Antonino 145 through 6. So, despite the 62 pin advantage, this match is close. All right, let's see. Let's see if Joe can get 6 in a row and be halfway to a perfect game. All right. 10 in the pit for 6 in a row. Joe looking really sharp out there. Joe has the highest average in the club. 205. That is by 12, 15 pins. He's higher than anybody. So, and his house shot average is 2 1/4. That's why he gets only a couple of pins. All right, standing all the way to the left, looking for a 7th strike in a row. $1,000 for first, 500 for second. Here he goes. 10 in the pit. Joe looks like he knows what he's doing out there. He takes lessons from Bob Olson. All right, here comes Antonino. Come on, Tony. All right, well, he got the 7 and the 10 down this time, leaving just the 4 and the 6. Tony's struggling a little, but he knows he's got 500 in the bag. That's not what he wanted, but 500 is a good day's work on a Friday night. And he makes the 1 pin. Well done. All right, Tony now going up to frame number 8. So the LIGBT off next week. Returns September 30th for a house shot event over at Quorum Country Lanes on September 30th, our next sports shot event at AMF Wantor on October 7th. Hope you can be there. Here comes Tony, going high, leaving just the 3 pin. Our next LIGBT major will be Thanksgiving weekend. Right back here at AMF Garden City, 3,000 first prize, 1,500 second. So we hope you can be at a few of our tournaments this fall. 14 events on the schedule. All right, Tony all over that 3 pin. Way to go. All right, now let's see if Joe can continue this string of perfection. He's got 7 in a row. He chokes! He choked! Unbelievable! He knew there was a $10,000 perfection prize, and he gripped it a little hard, tugged it, and left the 4-9. What a disaster!
I think I make this.
There's an opening, Tony.
Next week. I haven't opened all day. I gotta make this.
Joe claims he has not had an open in 6 games. This is his 7th game, but this could be this first one. Then the match is well at hand, though. Oh, like I said, if he loses by a stick, he knows why. All right, so 4, He's got a 35-pin lead with 2 frames to go. All right, this is Joe's 9th frame.
I had the front 7 4 times today. I didn't get it. He's right. That's right.
By the way, the house shot here at Garden City is long, 46 feet of oil. So scores were, as expected, very high on the house shot. And here comes Joe in his 9th frame. Oh, and he leaves the 10 pin. So he finishes with 249. If he strikes out 67.
Now the approach is hot.
You want me to go to 9 and 10?
Send me a rematch because the lights are still on.
Hey, I said he shut him off too. All right, Joe looking for the 10 pin, and he balks.
Foul.
He balks. Joe, you take 4 steps.
Olsen, I'm running out of video. What the fuck?
All right. Joe having a little trouble with the approach. We are on lanes 1 and 2, which makes it a little bit more difficult to be on the right side. But that's what makes him a great bowler. He overcomes the obstacles that we put out for him. All right, Tony's 9th frame. Let's see if he can put a little pressure on Joe. If he strikes out, he shot 204. We'll finish up with. Come on, Tone. Going a little high, leaving the 610.
Bobby, I left the check at home.
So a frustrating finals for Tony, but a great finals for Joe Scianna. Joe's going to take home $1,000. Antonino's going to take home good spare for Tony in the 9th frame. He'll take home $500. And Joe's going to be getting his 2nd title. All right, this is Tony's 10th frame. Tony going a little left this time. Misses the headpin. Oh, leaves the 5 count. Huh? At your expense, it's easy. Let's go, Tony.
2005, you keep the trophy.
Good spare, Tony. That's a tough one, and he made it look easy. All right, Tony, the ironic part is going to bowl his average. So, Tony really not bowling that bad. It's just Joe bowling so well. He really bowled well all day. All right, there it is, 10 in the pit for Tone. Way to go, Tone. So he bowls his average, 140, finishing up with 207. Respectable. All right, here comes Joe Scianna. This is his victory dance. There he goes. 10 in the pit. So Joe Scianna.
You want to go to 9 or 10? Let's go.
Way different.
Tony.
You got to change it on, Joe?
Yeah, I might be able to. Hold on. All right, Joe Scianna finishing up. Oh, he choked again. I knew it. A 6 count. Some 200 bowler. Jesus, on a wall of China yet. Oh my God.
Hey, look who's calling me.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Carrie Fishman's now calling in, getting an update. And there he is.
Nice.
Carrie too pussy to bowl because his average is too high now.
My sister.
What is Carrie's average?
Ready to shoot a low
For house shots that he's complaining.
189.
And he's complaining?
Yep.
He thinks it's just him to catch.
I have 189.
And Joe gets the 2, finishes up with a wonderful 242, 247. There's your final scores. Joe, take your trophy. And Bobby Olson's going to give him the $1,000 in cash.
It's so different this man.
Way to go, Joe. Bowled well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Final match, 247, 207 is your final match. Congratulations, Joe Scianna. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Coram Country Lanes on September 30th. Good night, everybody.